had a pretty significant screw up today it's gonna create a ripple throughout the rest of the day. So okay, so yeah, this is just going great so far. I've been sitting at a red light for like 10 minutes.
I'm whispering because some weirdo came and parked right by me. I run one direction, and the intent is I want to run in one direction half of the run, so that no matter what, I've got to do the other half to get back to my truck.
This is the worst day so far in this round of 75 hard that I've had. Since I got off to a bad start this morning, I just wanted to communicate how it's impacting the day. The whole day just feels more chaotic.
I can feel like I'm going to be a little bit chafed tomorrow, which is just great. Just great.
Good morning. Day 29, 75 hard. Let's do it. I begin every day by reading my Bible,
These are the generations of Aaron
reading
and
my
Moses
10
at the time when the Lord
pages,
spoke with Moses.
journaling, and then spending a little bit of time in Duolingo. All right, y'all. Update. 7 o'clock. I'm getting started with the work day. I've had a pretty significant screw up today it's gonna create a ripple throughout the rest of the day. So I needed to charge my watch. It was completely dead. So I had my watch on the charger, and as I was doing my normal morning routine of kind of reading and everything, I was just really having a hard time staying awake. First time since I've started this that I've really struggled with waking up. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to allow myself to close my eyes for a little bit because my watch is charging. I needed to go do my workout. Well, I just woke back up. It's 7 o'clock. I got to start working right now. So with that said, there's still parts of my morning routine I haven't finished. I haven't done my journaling, and I haven't done my Duolingo, and obviously I haven't gotten my workout in. Typically I do my morning workout, my outdoor workout first thing in the morning. So here's my plan. I got it. Obviously I have to get to work, but at 1 o'clock today, I have a meeting that I'm just a passive participant in. It's an important meeting that I need to listen to and be in. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do for that one is possibly get on the treadmill and just walk on the treadmill for that meeting. And then I can kind of knock out that workout. And then later in the afternoon, actually go get my outdoor workout in. So, yeah. We'll see. I also have a meeting earlier this morning that I can possibly do it on. I'm not sure yet, but either way, that's my plan. I did intend to lift weights today. I may have to do that later this evening, but just to make sure I get a workout in and that I can, have the span that I need between the two workouts, I'm going to try to get one in as soon as I possibly can. So if I can do that passively while walking on the treadmill, that's what I'm going to do. Man, I messed myself up today, y'all. We'll make it happen though. All right, guys, change of plans. Here's what I've decided. I forgot that I can actually log in and I can work from my treadmill desktop here because I can log into all the web applications and everything. So I am just going to work for the next 45 minutes while I'm walking on the treadmill, and I'm going to get this first one knocked out. Okay, now obviously I'm going to be very limited in the angles I can show here because I'm not going to show any of my work stuff. But man, this is a game changer right here, y'all. Because even though I have that little treadmill that goes under my desk, that's just for really kind of like passive walking, just to get some additional steps in and everything. This treadmill here really allows me to, kind of go at a pace that actually counts as exercise. I would say, more so than that other little one. So now realizing that I can log in and I can do everything through the web applications it kind of changes the game for me right now, y'all. So I feel good that I'm going to be able to kind of get caught up here and at least get the first workout knocked out of the way. I still do want to make sure I got to get my outdoor workout in, obviously. I still would really like to do some weight training, so maybe in addition to my outdoor workout in this one, I'll just squeeze in about 20 minutes of weight training later on this evening. It'll make me feel a lot less stressful if I can get this first one done and just, feel kind of like I'm back on course, at least somewhat, for the day. All right, guys, there it is. I'm done. 2-mile indoor walk. Nothing crazy at all. Again, just trying to check the box right now, to be honest with you. I got to go straight into a meeting. I'll catch up later. Okay, everyone, very quick update. I have so much work to do. I just wanted to chime in. It's about 11:40 right now, and since I got off to a bad start this morning, I just wanted to communicate how it's impacting the day. The whole day just feels more chaotic, I guess, because I find myself there are things that I still haven't done that I would have normally had done, before 6 a.m., such as getting my journaling done and things like that. And I just find myself like I can't stop thinking about, I need to get that done. I need to do that and everything. But I have to work, right? And again, I understand that I work from home, so I have a much more flexible schedule than a lot of people out there. It's even more difficult if you have to travel into work or anything. But it just really sets the tone for the whole day. And I'm trying to course correct, get back on. Here in a minute, I'm going to take a break away from work and I'm going to get my journaling done. Should take me about 15 minutes at the most. And then I'll probably work a little bit late. But just so that I can get that out of my mind and off of my mind. This is where, for me, just maintaining the regimen the best that I possibly can is so critically important in this program, because otherwise it just sets the day off with a really, really negative tone. So I am going to work a little bit longer, probably until noon, and then at noon I'll take a little bit of a break and get that stuff done and get caught up, get my journaling done, get my Duolingo done, and then I can at least be caught up. All right, another update. It is about 3:30, so I did work a little later because I took the 15 minutes to get caught up. Man, I just got to say, I got to turn this day around. I've just felt so off all day long. Even now, just don't feel right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down and I'm going to try to take a little short nap. And then hopefully I can wake up and just, boom, go out and get my run in. I do that, then I get, the whole day is on track. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Real talk. It is 4:30. I did lay down for just a little bit. I maybe dozed off for 10 minutes at the most, I guess. Ever since then, I've been doing everything I can to distract myself from knowing I have to go outside and do a run. So if you look behind me, you may notice I hung my guitars. Now that I got the dry erase board up the other day, I hung my guitars and I've just been piddling around doing other stuff, and honestly just making excuses, trying to distract myself. This is the worst day so far in this round of 75 hard that I've had. It's the first day that I'm unmotivated and kind of discouraged because of how bad the morning went. And as I reflect on just the morning went so bad and why I was so tired. I don't know, maybe I'm just feeling a little worn down because I didn't really rest as much as I intended to over the weekend. I'm not sure. But I'm at the point right now where it's like, just get up and go. Just get up and go get it done. I don't know how good of a workout it's going to be, but we're going to go do it. All right, guys, I decided that since I just wasn't feeling it at all, that I'm just going to change my scenery. So I'm driving down to the park, and that's where I'm going to do my run at. I don't really like running through the neighborhood in kind of like the evening before it gets dark, because people are outside like mowing their yard, playing with their kids and stuff. And I don't know why, but I just don't like doing that right now. As you can see, I am bundled up once again, because even though it's gorgeous outside, this Texas weather, this bipolar Texas weather, just one day it's literally shorts and t-shirts weather, the next day I gotta wear a sweater and a jacket and a beanie on my head. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get down to the park. We're gonna see how much of a run we can get in. Okay, so yeah, this is just going great so far. I've been sitting at a red light for like 10 minutes. Getting frustrated with myself because I decided to do this and go on this little journey right at 5 o'clock traffic like an idiot. Finally. Almost there.
All right, let's stretch it out. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm stretching my legs and hips and stuff. Right there, I was bent over to the front and touching my toes. I'm whispering because some weirdo came and parked right by me. All right, so I'm about 6 minutes into this run, and I think today is just one of those days where everything in the world is trying to frustrate me. My watch is not recording my heart rate right now, so I have no idea what zone I'm in at all. Doing it anyway. Okay, after 11 minutes, my watch finally picked up my heart rate. Right now I'm in zone 2, so that's good, that's perfect. I have no idea where I was for the first 11 minutes, so at least it's working now. You know, it never really fails. Maybe in the beginning I was frustrated, but now I've been out here for over 15 minutes. It's beautiful outside, fresh air. the sun. It feels good now. One other reason that I wanted to change the setting was when I run through the neighborhood, I'm kind of like doing a pattern. But at any given moment, if I want to quit on myself or make excuses, it's very easy to do. When I come out here, I run one direction. And the intent is I want to run in one direction half of the run, so that no matter what, I've got to do the other half to get back to my truck. And I'm not going to quit or anything, but it's just kind of one of those mental things where it's like you're removing the option. If you know you're having a tough day, if you know it's going to be a challenge, if you know you don't really want to be out there, and perhaps you're going to be just looking for an excuse. So now, I'm 20 minutes in, got another couple minutes, and then I just turn around. And by the time I get back, I'll be back at the truck and it'll all be over. And there we go. That was the halfway point. Turned around, headed back now. So, I did realize I had one fatal flaw. In my frustration and just trying to coax myself out the door, again, I'm completely off of my routine. That includes how I prepare for every run. One critical thing is making sure I put on my anti-chafe stuff, my squirrel's nut butter, to make sure that I don't chafe. Because you'd be amazed, something as short as a 30-minute run, you can chafe, and that stuff is just essential. And I forgot to do that. So I can feel like I'm gonna be a little bit chafed tomorrow, which is just great, just great. Also, I've reached a point right now where I'm barely moving, y'all, and I can't come down out of zone 3. I'm like stuck there unless I walk. I really don't want to walk right now. It's kind of frustrating. Anyway, if you watch my other videos, you should see that I'm a relatively positive person when it comes to these kind of things. When I say this is the worst day I've had yet, I mean it. And I try to be inspirational, and I try to encourage and take the things that I've learned along the way that have helped me and share those. And I feel like, the tone of this video is going to be so negative. But if y'all can take anything away from today, it's just that we all have bad days. We all have days where things just don't go the way that we thought they were going to go. And we all fight those negative emotions and get frustrated with ourselves and frustrated with circumstances. And that's what today is for me. This is a 75-day journey. All 75 days aren't going to be good. That's what we aim for, but I'm a realist as well. And I know these days are going to come. It took, 29 days to have a really bad one? I think that's okay. But here's the thing, y'all. Even on my bad days, even when things are hard, even when I'm no good, God is good. And He's my strength and my source and my foundation. That's what I'm going to focus on. God is good all the time. This thing's definitely more fun on the way down than it is on the way up. Been uphill for a good long way now. Definitely not in zone 2. Zone 4 right now. Bottom into zone 4. Almost done. And just like that, after all that arguing with myself, all those excuses, all that procrastinating, it's done. It's 5:45 and it's done. And I head home, get cleaned up, break my fast finally, eat a great big old fat meal, and watch some Monday Night Raw! And spend some time with the family. I realized I didn't show my last workout, so here it was. 3.15 miles, 46 minutes, 436 active calories, 535 calories. Let's go see how we did in the heart rate zone. Yeah, didn't record that first 11 minutes, but 19 minutes in zone 2, 15 minutes in zone 3. Like I said, I was having a hard time getting out of zone 3, and then that zone 4 was when I was going back up the hill there at the end. All right, let's go ahead and get ready to break the fast. 22 hours, oh my gosh. 22 hours and 28 minutes. So that's in the fast right there. And here's what I'm having for dinner. 8 ounces of lean ground beef, 2 cups of white rice, some cauliflower and broccoli, and a little bit of ranch vegetable dip. I'm upping to 2 cups of white rice to see how close that gets me to my carbohydrate goal. I may have to bring that down to 1.5 cups. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, round 2 is a protein shake to get in some more protein, and 2 of these desserts. They're just caramel rice cakes, unsalted natural peanut butter, and sugar-free dark chocolate chips. All right, finally getting around to making some of this protein ice cream. What I've got right now is I've just got a little bit of milk in there. I've got 3 scoops of casein. I'm gonna put some water the rest of the way. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of sugar-free fudge pudding mix in there as well. All right, that's what they look like all mixed up. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but whenever I run it through the creamy, you know, after they freeze, be good. So now I'm gonna throw the lids on these and get them in the freezer for a day. Oh, and in case you're curious, this is it. This is the protein powder. It's casein because it gets thicker and creamier, seems to work better. And this is the 0 sugar Jello fudge pudding. So I did 1/3 of a packet per one of these containers. And I actually did 3 scoops of this casein per each container because these are larger. These are extra big containers. So almost 75 grams of protein per container here. And then the liquid was just half water, half 2% milk. All right, guys, it's 10 o'clock. Monday nights I normally go to bed a little later because I watch wrestling. One thing that, here's a late edit, okay? Chris, put this towards the front of the video. I forgot that not only is today day 29 of 75 hard, but it's also day 1 of the 90-day Transformer Challenge I'm doing with Paul Revelia's group, prophysique.com. So if you're catching up, I'm planning to actually film this entire 90 days as well. So there'll be some overlap. So whenever I create a playlist, you'll see day
29 of 75 hard is also day 1 of the Transformer challenge for 90 days. So my wife and I, we actually took our photos, we submitted our photos and everything. Goodness. You know, when you work this hard, you start to feel a little bit better about yourself, but then you see photos and scans of yourself and you realize you still got a long ways to go. That said, let's go ahead and wrap it up and get ready to call it a day. So here's the final calorie count for the day. 1136, 100 exercise minutes, 16,937 steps. There are my workouts. So my 2-mile indoor walk this morning, and then my outdoor run at later this afternoon. Let's go out to my Fitness Pal. Let's see how the calories came in today. So came in at 1,761 calories. Now the reason that I came in higher than I have been is because I use the macro calculator on Paul's website, and I'm trying to just go closer to that and see what happens whenever I eat a couple hundred more calories a day. So we'll find out. We'll see what happens this week. But essentially, I ate 2 cups of white rice. I've decided I'm only going to eat 1.5 cups of that going forward. 8 ounces of lean ground beef, 2 cups of chopped broccoli, the dark chocolate chips, the caramel rice cakes, the unsalted peanut butter, and protein shake. That was what I had for my one meal for the day. I started fasting at 6:45 so I can eat tomorrow at 2:45. I have already taken my 75 hard photo. We did our first workout, second workout, did our 10 pages of reading, even though I was kind of, struggling with it this morning. I just finished my second half gallon of water right here. So we drink our gallon of water. We followed the diet. And no cheat meals or social media, since I don't drink alcohol. With that said, that's day 29 done and complete. So, couple things for today. Obviously, today did not go the way that I really wanted it to go. Bit chaotic, bit stressful, definitely not my best day at all. But tomorrow's a new day, so let's get some sleep, and hopefully we wake up and we get back on the schedule, and day 30 of 75 hard is going to be a good one. I'll see you then.